Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Hi Lipika, hello Kshitij, hi Yatin, hello. Good to see you all after a really long break. How is everyone doing? Hello guys. A very good evening. Hello, hi Kshitij. So guys, come on, first tell me what are all of you up to? I'm good. Hi Aman, welcome to the session. Okay guys, what are all of you up to? Which exams did you appear for? Thank you Naman. कैसे गया आपका स्नैप? हाय शेकात. हेलो. Hello guys. Yes, I'm good. Hello, welcome to the session. Acha, okay. How was the verbal section, Aman? Hi Utkarsh. Hello Palak. Hi Sresh. I'm good. How are you? Yes, I wasn't feeling very well, Utkarsh, and so I decided to take a break. But now I'm back. Okay. So guys, out of the 15 English general English questions, how many did you attempt? I'm good, Priyanka. How are you? Thank you so much, Utkarsh. I'm really happy. That's a wonderful score. Acha, your snap is on 23rd. Huh. So now on ZAT, VRC, if your vocabulary is good, if if the basics are good, you'll be able to clear it. You don't have to worry too much. Like it's not very intellectual. It's just common sense and that's playing smart. It's like what a manager would do. Snap VRC was easy. Agreed. The same questions, guys. The expected questions were there. Compound word पे हमको पता था कि question होगा because last year had clearly, last 2 years had clearly shown us कि compound words पे questions आते हैं. Then fill in the blanks, a general staple for the SNAP examination. Questions on synonyms and antonyms was expected. Idioms very important again for the SNAP examination. Lots of idioms have, it followed a standard pattern, and that's why it was not, a shock. So be it, grammar may we've always discussed that focus on active passive voice, focus on active passive voice, focus on tenses. So it was a very expected paper. Okay, Yatin, for vocabulary, you have to go through vocabulary made easy. Trust me, it will take care of everything. So we have discussed foreign words, we have discussed mythology, combination for omits, that is for all the other management entrance examinations, that is SNAP, NMAT, ZAT, IFT, which is CMAT, any omit. These two series you have to binge watch like regularly. That is vocabulary made easy and grammar made easy. Trust me, your vocabulary will improve. It's on YouTube. You will easily find it. And I've pasted it on both the groups also, Yatin. Just do one thing. Just Google Vocabulary Made Easy by Ritu Dudhoria. You will find the link. You will find it on the Unacademy CAT channel also. In the playlist section, there's a playlist called Vocabulary Made Easy and there's a playlist called Grammar Made Easy. You will find it there. Hi Usha. Hello Deepak. Okay, great guys. So idioms, I've taken you through a lesson on idioms, Palak, and you will also find the PDF on the group. Idioms, basically, it's through practice. You give a lot of idiom-based exercises because there are like millions of idioms, right? So the common ones that are asked, give a lot of tests on idioms, and that will help. So idiom-based tests are very important. And go through a PDF where you have regular, where you have a list of idioms. That's all. So Shekat, that means that there might be certain classes, like क्योंकि vocabulary भी होता है, sorry verbal भी होता है, quant भी होता है, logic भी होता है, तो कुछ क्लास सुबह चलेगी, कुछ क्लास शाम को चलेगी. It's not just an evening batch, it's not just a morning batch, it's an all day batch. तो morning भी classes होंगी और evening भी classes हो सकती है. Hello Prachi, I'm good, how are you? Okay, so guys, I always ask you, and I will cater to your demand also. Can you tell me what do you want me to set today's practice on? So we'll have a nice, good, short practice session. So which exam do you want me to target, and especially which kind of question do you want me to target? हाँ, वो पहले से बता दिया जाएगा शेड्यूल में शेकाट. Good evening. Okay, so you want to go with Snap and Zat. Okay, shall we do one Snap mock and one Zat mock, both? Okay. A Snap walk will be, easy. It will take about 15 minutes, not more than that. Then we'll go to a Zat mock. 1 minute. Okay, 1 second. Okay, these are all previous year questions of Snap. Okay, curated according to the latest pattern. No, okay, so let's try this out. We'll poll for each of these. Okay, first one, guys. Poll starts now. You get 30 seconds for each question. First question, poll. For some inexplicable reason, she was absent from class. So, inexplicable is something that just cannot be explained, something that is completely unaccountable, cannot be justified, cannot be accounted for, or cannot be explained. Hi, Rishika, welcome to the session. Chaotic is completely disorderly, anarchy, or confusion. Okay, but the answer over here is C. Next one. The synonym for the word prerogative. Okay, please break this down into its roots, pre and rogat. Okay, prerogative. Hello, Navneet. prerogative. Pre means before, and rogat means ask, like interrogation. Interrogation means to ask. So prerogative is something that you can ask for before others, because it is your prior right or it is your privilege over others. So focus was on pre. Okay, you can request, you can desire, you can demand, you can command, whatever, but before others. So that's why you are at a privilege or you're at an advantage. Next one. Synonym of the word abnegation. Kindly focus on the root word negation. Okay, synonym for abnegation. Negate means to deny. If you abnegate the throne, hello Gaurav, welcome to the session. Abnegate the throne. Can you tell me other synonyms of the word abnegation? Any other synonyms, guys? Abdicate, abnegate, abjure. The king abjured his throne, the king abdicated his throne, or the king abnegated his throne. All of them means to give up or to deny or renunciation. Okay. In a particular way, Deepak, like relinquish is to give up in a way. Yeah, so to relinquish control could be similar to abdicate. Synonym, correct. Okay, I'll write down relinquish. Okay, next one. Lingua franca. It's a foreign word. What does it mean? Lingua, language, tongue. Okay, you just have to say franca would be related to what? Universal, second, common, or mother tongue. So lingua franca basically means like, for instance, English has become the lingua franca for most of the world. We all speak different languages, but a common language or a medium of communication is what is called lingua franca. So lingua franca is something which is a common language, not necessarily universally adopted. It's a common language. It comes from the phrase Frankish language, which was used in Italy. But anyway, it's called common language. Next one. Identify the correct figure of speech. First one. Come on, guys. This was a 100% accuracy question. Hi, Mrinal. I must have called out to you 1,000 times. Now, I didn't literally call out to you 1,000 times. You didn't literally do that, right? It's an exaggeration. So it's a hyperbole. Hello, how are you, Mrinal? It's a hyperbole. Similarly, will be a comparison using like and as. Repetition or reiteration is to repeat the same thing again and again, redundant. Oxymoron is two opposite words like found missing, bittersweet, used side by side. Okay. I'm good. How are you, Brinal? And what's up with you? How was the CAT exam? I don't think we connected after that. Next one. Identify the corrective speech. Neeta needed new notebooks. Okay, what about snap? You didn't give snap? Acha, good. Which other exams are you lined up for? Repetition or alliteration. Onomatopoeia is basically words which are named after the sound they produced. For example, sizzler. Why do you call a sizzler sizzler? Because of the sound. Cuckoo, because of the sound. Thud, bang, wham. Okay, these are all examples of onomatopoeia. Assonance is also repetition but focus on vowels. So repetition of vowel sounds is called assonance. Correct. Paradox, contradiction. So here it's an alliteration. Next one. Identify the correct proverb. Okay. Proverb, idiomatic expression. A rolling stone gathers no moss. It's not collect. It's not moisture. It's not create. It is moss and gather. Can someone tell me what does this mean? A rolling stone gathers no moss. If you keep shifting in life, if you keep fluctuating, if you keep jumping from one thing to another, if you keep rolling, you're never going to gather anything substantial that you're looking for, be it wisdom, be it knowledge, be it experience, be it, yeah, you're never going to get something, yeah, you're never going to sort of gain anything out of it. Okay, next one. Change the voice. Okay. First of all, A is wrong because it says realized. Somebody was watching me. This is in passive voice. I was being watched by somebody. But since you've not named the person, it is not necessary to write by somebody. You can just say, I was being watched. Of course, it will be by somebody. So it's implied. So that's why your answer option is D. Hello, Gautam. Thank you so much. Okay, got it? Next one. Grammatical function with the usage of the word around. Okay, you've got to focus on the word around. The earth is round. You're describing the earth. Earth is a noun. Round becomes an adjective. Here, इससे आपको मिल जाना चाहिए था. Will you come round? Will you come verb plus preposition, phrasal verb. Come round is a phrasal verb, but round is the preposition here. You're talking about the position. The child's eye rounded with excitement. There is no sentence in an English language which can be written without a verb in it. The is an article, child is a noun, eye is a noun again, with is a preposition, excitement is a noun. The only verb over here is rounded. कैसे घूमने लग गया. Indians won the first round of the tennis, won the first what? First round. Anything which answers to the question who, what, or where, name, place, animal, thing is a noun. So the answer option is B. Next one, para jumble. Shekat, you have to go through Vocabulary Made Easy. Vocabulary Made Easy. It's a free series that I have taken on YouTube. Okay, it's about a series of about 10 to 15 videos. You can go through it. You can Google Vocabulary Made Easy by Ritu Dudhoria, or you can check this playlist out on the channel, YouTube channel, Unacademy CAT. Okay. Good. No other opener made sense. Very good. Has been a land of learning. No other opener was possible over here. Next one. Change of speech. Okay, actually, see here, I will not poll on this question because the first one and the third one both are possible grammatically. Best option is C, of course. If you have to choose, you will choose C. Wants become wanted. And he said that. But if it still holds true, even A makes sense actually. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you had to choose, then you would have gone with C. Okay. Next one. The meaning of the idioms. Okay, idioms are very, very important, guys, for the SNAP examination. पिछले 3 सालों से okay, idioms आते जा रहे हैं. You just have to focus on certain sections and you'll be able to crack the SNAP examination. And one of them is like compound word and idioms and vocabulary made easy. So idioms is very important. Okay, I'm gonna poll. To cut the crackle is to cut the nonsense. Like you say, to cut the crap. So it's to stop talking nonsense. A jaundiced eye See, a jaundiced eye, if you have a jaundiced eye, like you say, no, like तुम्हारे आंखों पे चश्मा चढ़ा हुआ है क्या? So that means you're not able to see clearly. You have rose tinted glasses, or you're not able to see clearly. That means you have a biased view or a prejudiced view. I say you should have got view, and jaundice, of course, it cannot be a generous view. So it had to be a prejudiced view. Next one. Very easy, guys. 15 seconds is more than sufficient. 100% accuracy here. Come on. Preposition. What is this? Comply will always take the preposition with, no problem, but we've done this. Adhere takes the preposition to, abide takes the preposition by, and comply takes the preposition with. Walk carefully, dash, you should fall. Guys, I'll give you a clue. We've done this in Grammar Made Easy. You should fall. Remember, not only takes but also, either takes or, neither takes nor. Which word goes with should? There's a definite uh, collocation. Please guess that correctly. Lest always takes should. Lest means otherwise. Otherwise. It's walk carefully, otherwise you should fall. So lest means otherwise, and lest always takes the preposition, lest always takes the word should along with it. Study hard, lest you should fail. Listen to me, lest you should not, lest you should commit a mistake. So lest means otherwise, and it always takes should. Okay, that's it with this PDF. Let's go to the next one. One sec. Bring out the ZAT file, but that'll have these questions as well. Vocabulary, grammar, and others. Have you gone through the different types of arguments? Because that's an important ZAT question. What is like inductive reasoning and deductive reasoning and all of that? Do you know that concept? Do you know the concept? It comes under ZAT CR, yeah. No. Okay. Then I'll just take you through this one first. Wait. Yeah. That basically, guys, you need to focus on these topics. You need to focus on reading comprehension. Okay, your focus has to be on inference-based questions and critical reasoning question. Poem, very important. You can refer to the New York Times. They give you poems. You can read them. You can go through the PYQs. We'll also do some poems. Critical reasoning is very important. That you get your CR sorted. Most of your questions will be answered. focus on figure of speech, and I've done an entire video on different figures of speech. You just have to Google it. Figures of speech by Ritu Dudhoria. You will get it. Vocabulary, of course, vocabulary made easy, grammar made easy. I've taken you through an entire video on fallacies as well. No, Naman, actually not, because this month I could not launch a course because of my health, and now there's just 10 days left for the month to end. So I'll take you, don't worry, but I'll take you through a lot of special classes and YouTube classes wherein we'll discuss these things. Okay. Then types of reasoning, which we'll do now, and decision making. Okay. Guys, these are the different types of reasoning. You need to know this because you need to know what each of these terms mean, because that means the questions aata hai. So there are 8 different types of reasoning. I can post this video on this PDF on the group, or you could also sort of write it down. Let's go one by one. Okay, it's just a concept. क्वेश्चन आया तो आया, नहीं आया तो नहीं आया. एक या दो क्वेश्चन आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो. सो दैट के लिए आपको बस चेकलिस्ट को कंप्लीट करते जाना है. टाइप्स ऑफ फैलेसीज चेक, फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच चेक, टाइप्स ऑफ रीजनिंग चेक. छोटे छोटे जो कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं उनको डेफिनेटली कवर करके रख लो. वन ऑफ दिस इज दिस टाइप्स ऑफ रीजनिंग. ओके, yeah, so let's understand this. Wait. I've given you 8 statements over here. Okay, first let's go through inductive reasoning. And okay, can you tell me any of these reasoning that you know what it means? कुछ तो easy है, मतलब थोड़े थोड़े तो easy है. Can you tell me anything what it means? Then I will take you through examples and I will explain it completely. Specific to general क्या होगा? Inductive reasoning होगा या deductive होगा? Specific to general. Specific to general. For example, I pulled a coin from the bag. It was a penny. Okay. Second coin that you pulled out from the bag is also a penny. ये specific example से आप एक general conclusion निकाल रहे हो कि all coins in the bag are pennies, or okay, so first coin is a penny, second coin is a penny, third coin is penny. So you draw a conclusion that all coins from the bag are pennies. So this, can I say this is an example of inductive reasoning? Yes, you're going from specific to general. Okay, specific to general. That is inductive reasoning. The opposite of this is called as deductive reasoning, from general to specific. All men are mortal. General. All men are mortal. Nikhil is a man. Therefore, specific conclusion is Nikhil is mortal. Got it? हाँ, बहुत पहले, like last year I think Kshitij. All men are mortal. Nikhil is a man, so Nikhil is also mortal. A person walks into their living room and finds torn up papers all over the floor. The person's dog has been alone in the room all day. So the person concludes that the dog tore up the paper because that's the most likely scenario. What is this? This is abductive reasoning. Can you tell me what does it mean? Abductive reasoning क्या हुआ, guys? I'll repeat the statement again. अब बताओ, abductive reasoning. What do you mean by abductive reasoning? The most likely conclusion based on evidence, or based on the scenario, or based on the situation. The most likely or the most logical conclusion. Correct. The most logical or the most likely or the most, sensible conclusion. Correct. Based on the situation. When children eat a lot of sugar, they get more cavities. Therefore, sugar causes cavities. Causal. You're finding a cause and effect relationship. Okay. It could be correct. It could be wrong. For example, you were watching the FIFA World Cup yesterday night and you failed in the exam that you gave today morning. So you draw a conclusion that the FIFA exam is the reason for your failure. Causal argument. It may be logical. It may be illogical. That's a different thing. But that's causal. Next one. Predictive argument. Every time I stop flossing my teeth, I start to develop gingivitis. So if I stop again, I will develop again. So you're predicting it based on your past experience. So based on a past experience, you're drawing a prediction. So that's called as a predictive argument. Simple prediction, predictive argument. So induction yaad rakhna, specific to general. Reduction, general to specific. Causal, abductive is most likely, most logical. Causal is cause and effect. And predictive. Dentists agree, expert. आता है ना, मतलब शाहरुख खान uses this, सचिन तेंदुलकर endorses this. So basically आप कोई authority quote कर रहे हो कि ये expert है इस field में, ये authority ये use करता है, तो ये अच्छा है, ये सही है, ये correct है. Doctors agree, 99%. You know, I remember this line from Friends. You remember? I don't know if anybody remembers that. Chandler says, I think the 10th dentist has caved in or something. Usually they say that 9 out of 10 experts or 9 out of 10 dentists say that. I don't know. Does anybody remember it? Yeah. Okay. Correct. 90% statistics. आप statistic दे रहे हो अपने argument को support करने के लिए. So this is a statistical argument. Self-explanatory just by the word statistic. But always if you see a statistic, don't go by, like read the whole argument, of course. There might be life on Leonia because it has an atmosphere that contains oxygen just like the earth. Like, similarity. You're giving a parallel example or an analogy. Clear? Did all of you understand these 8 types? Yes? Okay, great. So let's poll for the first one. One minute. Start. Analogous means similar. I'll extend the timer also if you want. There you go, but answer right. Okay. See, it's similar to the ingredients in a recipe. The final product of the recipe dictates whether the ingredients were sufficient or not. Good wine needs no advertisement, means if your product is good, you don't need to promote it. It will sell itself. Apple never falls far from the tree. Matlab, generally it's used to say, the kids turn out to be similar to their parents. The apple never falls far from the tree. Of course, he or she has learned it from you. All is well that ends well. I think Three Idiots has more than enough explained this. As you sow, so you shall reap. Karma, basically. What you do, you get the benefit or the disadvantage of those actions. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. The eating will is the uh, final result, like final step, right? And that dictates whether the pudding is good or not. So whether the ingredients will suffice or not. So answer option has to be E. The final step will tell us whether it is sufficient or not, whether it is good or not. So answer is E. How did you get this wrong? Next one. I'll give you 2 minutes for this. Critical reasoning. Wait, which number is this? How did we jump to? Okay, so sorry. First one. Yeah, okay. This 60 seconds is enough. Similarly, you're giving an analogy to prove your argument. Parallel situation to explain. It has to be analogy. Next one. All the parliamentarians whom the reporter interviewed told they had voted as per their conscience. Therefore, probably all the parliament. See, I tell you what, you might have gone with, let's say, deduction or whatever because you saw the word all. But says all the parliamentarians whom the reporter interviewed. So that's a specific sample. But based on that, you are concluding about all the parliamentarians, which is a general sample. So that's why it is specific to general, and the answer is inductive reasoning. Okay, fourth one. Okay. Statement 1. Offices and positions for the marginalized section should be open to those with greater savings among them. Offices and positions must be open to everyone based on the principle of fair opportunity. Now, statement 1 assumes that the marginalized sections are incapable of saving. How? You're saying that it should be open to those marginalized sections which have greater savings. So they are capable of saving. So it's only through, see, that most of it has to be answered through elimination. Okay. Now, they are equally exposed to all opportunities. No, they should be equally exposed to all opportunities. That's the argument. They are not already. Statement 2 contradicts meritocracy. In a way, yes. Okay, but it not just contradicts meritocracy means on the basis of merit कौन ऊपर जा रहा है कौन नीचे जा रहा है. It's not just contradicting meritocracy, it's contradicting all types of reservations or criteria for selection. So basically it assumes that everyone is equally intelligent and that's why it should be given to everyone. So D is the best option here. Got it? Always depend subsidies is completely irrelevant. Clear, guys? Did all of you understand this? Next one. Correct pronunciation of the word. I cannot pronounce it for you because then you will get the answer. Try this out. Can you tell me what does it mean, guys? What do you mean by sobriquet? Sobriquet. When you say Japan is the land of the rising sun, Scotland is the land of cakes, these are all examples of sobriquet. Next one, you get 120 seconds for this and 2 minutes for this CR question. And increase it. Take your time but answer it correctly. In recent past, Indian football team has lost most of the matches in the international football tournaments. The most successful coaches in Indian club football tournaments are from Latin American countries. In most of the Latin American countries, football is more popular sport than cricket. It can be definitely concluded that in India cricket is more popular than football. India का cricket का popularity यहाँ पे mention नहीं है, so you cannot definitely conclude that. It can be definitely concluded that most Latin American countries are successful at football. The most successful coaches are from there, but you cannot say that these countries are successful at football. In recent past, coaches of Indian football teams are not from Latin America. How can you definitely conclude it? It could be probably or you're saying it okay, पहले successful रहे हैं, अब अच्छा नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो शायद coaches वहां से नहीं आ रहे हैं, शायद, but it's not definitely. Hello Ayush. European football coaches are less. Europe not mentioned here at all. It cannot be definitely concluded. The more popular a sport, the better the chance of producing a successful coach in that sport. It cannot be definitely concluded. You can probably say it, but you cannot. So the key over here, nothing could have been said definitely. Actually, that was the key. It was a very smart answer here. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Clear? Okay. Oh, I don't think we have time for this one. Wait. Let's try this one out. Okay. Try this out, guys. A half-hour's drive north of Seoul along a highway dash with dash wire. It's clearly a barbed wire. You know, you say, right? Barbed wire. Usse hi you could have got the answer. lined with a barbed wire. Lie 2 shopping malls the size of several football stadiums. A dash away, a stone's throw away means something which is very close, because it's close to a barbed wire, right? So stone's throw away. So answer option is A. Got it, guys? Clear with this? Okay, we'll stop here for now. Guys, please enroll in the latest batches. I will see you all tomorrow in the next special class. We'll have it at the same time. Does 5:30 work? 5:30 to 6:30. Okay, tomorrow, same time. So don't forget to apply the code Ritu MBA, guys, and enroll for these batches. Okay, that's the Invincible batch and the Gold Scorer batch. Take care. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Thank you. Bye.